Welcome to Paris, the City of Light. We're going to uncover the stories behind iconic landmarks, the Louvre Museum and Notre Cathedral. Get ready for breathtaking views, world-class art, and a taste of Parisian history and culture. So grab your beret, pack your sense of adventure, and let's explore the best of what Paris has to offer together. The Eiffel Tower. This iconic symbol of Paris never fails to take my breath away. Can you believe that when it was first built for the 1889 World's Fair, many Parisians considered it an eyesore? Thankfully, saner heads prevailed, and the Eiffel Tower has become a beloved emblem of Paris. Standing at over 1,000 feet tall, it was the tallest man-made structure in the world for over 40 years. Start by strolling around the base, taking in its massive size from different angles. Then head up to the observation decks for the most incredible panoramic views of Paris. As you gaze out over the cityscape, pick out landmarks you've always dreamed of seeing. The Arc de Triomphe, the Louvre, Sacré-Cœur Basilica. Trust me, it's a moment you won't soon forget. From one icon to another, we arrive at the Louvre Museum, home to some of the world's most celebrated works of art. Housed in a former royal palace, the Louvre's collection spans centuries and encompasses everything from ancient Egyptian antiquities to masterpieces of the Renaissance. Yes, the Mona Lisa is here, and she's as enigmatic in person as she is in photographs. But don't get so caught up in seeing the Mona Lisa that you miss the rest of the Louvre's treasures. Take your time wandering through the galleries. The Louvre is a place to slow down, engage your senses, and appreciate the power of human creativity. The glass pyramid in the courtyard is a modern masterpiece, while the ornate ceilings and gilded hallways of the former palace will transport you back to the days of French royalty. And if you need a break from the crowds, head outside to the Tuileries garden for a breath of fresh air. Notre Dame Cathedral holds a special place in the hearts of Parisians and travellers alike. This masterpiece of Gothic architecture has witnessed centuries of history, from royal coronations to revolutions. Sadly, a devastating fire in 2019 caused significant damage to the cathedral. But even in its wounded state, Notre Dame remains a symbol of resilience and hope. While you may not be able to step inside just yet, visit Notre Dame and witness its ongoing transformation. Even from afar, the cathedral's soaring towers, intricate facade and stained glass windows are a sight to behold. As you stroll around the Ile de la Cité, imagine the bustling medieval city that once surrounded the cathedral. Notre Dame is not just bricks and mortar, it's a living testament to the human spirit's ability to rebuild and persevere. Get ready to experience the grandeur of Paris as we make our way to the Champs-Élysées, one of the most famous avenues in the world. This grand boulevard, stretching from the Place de la Concorde to the Arc de Triomphe, is a feast for the senses. As you stroll along the tree-lined sidewalks, you'll pass by elegant boutiques, legendary theatres and grand cafes. Imagine Napoleon's victorious armies parading down this very avenue and picture the jubilant crowds celebrating the end of World War I. Speaking of Napoleon, no visit to the Champs-Élysées is complete without paying homage to the Arc de Triomphe. Climb to the top for breathtaking panoramic views of Paris and take a moment to reflect on the history that has unfolded beneath its arches. Today, we're venturing to the heart of Montmartre, the artists' district of Paris, crowned by the magnificent Sacré-Cœur Basilica. This white-domed basilica, perched atop the highest point in Paris, seems to glow against the blue sky. This historic neighbourhood, with its cobblestone streets, quaint cafes and ivy-covered buildings, feels a world away from the hustle and bustle of central Paris. As you wander through the narrow lanes, you'll likely encounter street artists, musicians and locals going about their daily lives. Now, let's make our way up to Sacré-Cœur. You can take the funicular or climb the steps leading to the basilica. From here you can see the entire city spread out before you, a breathtaking tapestry of rooftops, church spires and grand boulevards. Inside the basilica, the atmosphere is one of peace and serenity. take a moment to admire the intricate mosaics or simply soak in the tranquil ambience. Prepare to be dazzled as we step back in time to the Palace of Versailles, the epitome of French opulence and grandeur. This sprawling palace, once home to Louis XIV, the Sun King, is a testament to the power and extravagance of the French monarchy. As you approach the palace, you'll be struck by its sheer scale and magnificence. Step inside and you'll be transported to a world of gilded cages, sparkling chandeliers and priceless works of art. Wander through the Hall of Mirrors where ambassadors once waited for an audience with the king. But the true splendor of Versailles lies not just within the palace walls, but also in its expansive gardens. Stroll along the perfectly manicured paths, admire the intricate fountains and get lost in the hedge maze. As dusk settles over Paris, casting a warm glow on the city's iconic landmarks, there's no better way to experience the City of Lights than with a cruise along the Seine River. It's a chance to see Paris from a whole new perspective, to witness its beauty illuminated against the night sky. As you glide along the river, the city's most famous landmarks, the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, Notre, will drift by, each one aglow with 1,000 lights. The reflections dancing on the water create a magical, almost surreal atmosphere. Listen to the gentle lapping of the water against the boat, feel the cool evening breeze on your face, and let the romance of Paris wash over you. The Seine River cruise is a reminder that Paris is a city that knows how to captivate and enchant both day and night. Escape the city. Buzz with me now as we step into the tranquil oasis of the Luxembourg Gardens. These formal gardens, inspired by the Boboli Gardens in Florence, offer a welcome respite from the hustle and bustle of Parisian life. Stroll along the tree-lined paths, admire the colourful flower beds, and find a shady bench where you can relax and soak in the peaceful ambience. As you wander through the gardens, you'll encounter charming fountains, elegant statues, and even a puppet theatre. Take a moment to admire the Palais du Luxembourg, the grand palace that overlooks the gardens. Whether you're looking for a quiet escape from the city crowds, a romantic stroll, or simply a place to relax and recharge, the Luxembourg Gardens offer a little something for everyone. Get ready for a dazzling spectacle as we venture into the heart of Paris's legendary nightlife at the Moulin Rouge. This world-famous cabaret, with its iconic red windmill, has been entertaining audiences for over a century. As you enter the Moulin Rouge, you'll be transported to a world of glamour, feathers and sequins. The atmosphere is electric with anticipation, and the champagne flows freely. The Can-Can, the Moulin Rouge's signature dance, is a high-energy spectacle that will leave you breathless. Over the years, it has hosted some of the biggest names in entertainment, from Edith Piaf to Frank Sinatra. So embrace the glamour, raise a glass of champagne, and let the Moulin Rouge work its magic. For our final Parisian adventure, we're stepping back in time to Le Marais, one of Paris's most charming and historic neighborhoods. This district, with its narrow cobblestone streets, elegant mansions and hidden courtyards, has a distinct character all its own. Le Marais was once the aristocratic quarter of Paris, and you can still feel the grandeur of its past as you wander through its streets. But Le Marais is far from stuck in the past. Today it's a vibrant mix of old and new, where trendy boutiques rub shoulders with historic synagogues and art galleries occupy former stables. Take some time to explore Le Marais' many museums, including the Musée Picasso and the Musée Carnavalet. Stop for a coffee at a sidewalk cafe, browse the vintage shops, or simply soak in the unique atmosphere of this fascinating neighborhood. Le Marais is a reminder that Paris is a city of layers, where history and modernity coexist in perfect harmony. Thank you for joining me on this whirlwind tour of Paris, the City of Light. We've explored iconic landmarks, wandered through charming neighborhoods, and experienced a taste of Parisian culture. Whether you're dreaming of your first trip or reminiscing about a past visit, I hope this video has inspired you to embrace the Parisian spirit. Until next time, au revoir, and may your travels be filled with wonder and discovery.